Assalomu alaykum. Voy, yangi darsga tayyormisiz? Boshladik. Assalomu alaikum. Welcome to a new class, and today is going to be a very interesting class which is devoted to idioms. And in Uzbek language there are lots of idioms which we use nowadays, like in English. They may if you translate them word by word, they don't mean like what they mean, of course. And even if you will be more confused, what's this phrase? But actually, they can mean completely different thing. Not what they are standing for. So I made a list, like top 10 of my idioms, favorite idioms that I like, that I hear most of all. And of course, if you Google them, if you look for them, there'll be like a long list, very big list of idioms. And my criteria for selection was, do I hear it now? Do people use it now? Can I hear it? Do I read it? Do I notice it? And yes, I notice all of these phrases. And if you do know some of them, if you know already idioms in Uzbek, please write in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to read them, to find out, and to increase my collection. And let's start learning my top 10. Ready? Başladık. So, the first phrase is mazası kaçtı. You probably know what is mazali or maza buldum, maza kıldım, which mazali means delicious. Maza kıldım, it was great, right? So it's all about good things like food or company. But here, someone is not feeling well, and kaçmak is running away. So someone's maza ran away. Someone's taste, let's say, ran away. So someone's good feeling ran away. And maybe it's easy to kind of guess the meaning of this phrase, but if it wasn't obvious, here's the thing. So that's why it's number one, because some of the words are very familiar, like maza is familiar. Mazası kaçtı. For example, if I get sick, light sick, I can say, vay mazam kaçtı. Karnım ağrıyaptı. I have like stomach ache. Mazam kaçtı. I'm not feeling well. Or it can be just general, I'm not feeling well. It doesn't have to be some parts, right? Okay, next one. Very funny one, and it's related with the word kavun. Kavun is melon, and I actually had a melon here, but obviously it didn't survive. And the cover of this lesson is me dropping a melon, and düşürmek is dropping. And this balloon will serve the role of a melon today for us. And let's imagine that I am just, picking it and dropping it. So can you imagine a melon to be dropped? Something's gonna happen to it for sure. And, to drop a melon means actually to fail or to do something, accidentally, like a little accidents or bigger accidents, but you didn't do it on purpose. And you're like, oops, kavun düşürdüm. Oy, keçirasiz, kavun düşürdüm. Which means like, I dropped a melon, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I didn't do it on purpose. Yes? Okay, I hope you'll remember it. Okay, next one, and it's very popular, I'm telling you. Next one is related with butterfly. And imagine that all people have butterflies. Maybe somewhere here, maybe here. And uçurmak is to fly, like to fly a kite. And to fly a butterfly means actually to frighten someone accidentally, like someone is sitting working and other person comes and says "Boo," and you're like, oh, you scared me, I was just sitting here, right? And if that happens, we can say, oh, you scared me, my butterfly flew away. Kapalagim uçtu. Or you kapalagimni, siz kapalagimni uçurdingiz, right? Or Saida kapalagimni uçurdu. This sentence as it is, it can be used for third person. But this is the idiom we actually use, and even nowadays. Kapalagimni uçurdu. And kapalak, remember, it ends with K, but when it comes to someone's kapalak, K becomes G, like yurak. There's a whole lesson about it. I won't start. Okay, this one is very interesting. Look at this. Okay, this is not ketmon. We have ketmon. Ketmon is this curve, like 90 degrees probably. This one is sort of straight. I couldn't find ketmon. Sorry. Keçerasız. But I wanted to still use it to show that when ketmon uçdu flies, the previous one uçurdu, right? Someone flies it. But here it flies itself. It means someone has a good fortune, someone has a success, someone is successful, right? For example, it's summertime in Uzbekistan. And if I would be selling water right now, my ketmon would be flying, right? Because that would make me fortunate, successful, maybe. Saidaning ketmonu uçtu. Ketmonu uçtu. Okay, next one. Oh, this is interesting too. Look, so this is Uzbek code. We call it Chapan, right? Very beautiful. And if you are in Uzbekistan, you better look for one for yourself. And I have very, Soviet type, and we have new types of Chapan for any budget. So Chapan can be also called ton, right? Ton. And this is the right way I'm wearing it. But if I wear it not in a right way, I mean, when it's like this, well, come on. Here. So this is tezkara, inside out, right? Tezkara. Kiymak is wearing. And look, I'm wearing my Chapan tezkara, which means I'm being mad at someone. I'm mad at someone. So this phrase means someone is mad with someone. For example, "Oy, men saat 11'da keldim. I came home at 11. My dad was mad. Dadam tonunu teskari kiydi." Right? So he was talking to me. So I could feel that he was sad. This one is interesting too, and I'm sorry that I didn't get doppe, but I want to show you anyway what it means. Doppe is actually Uzbek hat. I'm wearing doppe on some of my lessons. This one is not doppe. This is hat. But this phrase can happen even with a hat too, but we just don't say hat, we say doppe. And if I am so happy, and I want to show it, this is what I do. Yoo-hoo! I just throw my hat or my doppe. Doppe is Uzbek hat. And I show this way my happiness. So someone, let's say, succeeded and entered university. Saida universitetga kirdi va doppasini otdi. Osmon is sky. So she threw her doppe to the sky. And don't worry if you think it's like so much. I can't remember all of them. In the end, I'll read all of them one by one so we can revise. Chuchvara is like ravioli, right? Uzbek ravioli. çuçvaranı xom sanadı. Which means, like, typical situation when you have like two people and you want to give them ravioli, you want to boil ravioli, and you think, okay, two people, maybe 10 pieces. And you boil them, and when it's done, you count, there are 9, and you're like, oof, I wanted to give 5 to each. Where's the 10th one? So you kind of counted it wrong, or you kind of, sort of mistaken. But actually, this phrase is used when we say that we hoped for something, but we didn't get it. Like you were accounting for something, but you didn't get it. I went to a party and they were supposed to be giving gifts to everyone, but I didn't get one. I counted ravioli wrong. So this phrase, using chuchvara, using ravioli, means actually I was hoping for it, but I didn't get it, right? And this one, I know you're not remembering them, you're just listening to them, and when I revise, you'll remember. This one is about watermelon, because watermelon is tarvuz. Let me show you something. Okay, balloon today is serving as melon and watermelon. But imagine bringing watermelon and melon here and dropping it, because we will be dropping it too. So the first phrase with melon was about just dropping it, like on the cover of this lesson, right? And it meant I did something wrong accidentally. But this one is not just dropping it, but actually dropping it from your armpit. Yes, from your armpit. Koltuk, koltuğdan, someone's armpit. Koltuk is just armpit, no one's armpit, just armpit. Koltuğdan, from someone's armpit. Koltuğdan tarvuzu düştü. Pay attention to my face. Again. Koltuğdan tarvuzu düştü. Meaning, lost motivation, lost desire, lost enthusiasm to do something. For example, I wanted to learn French, and then something happened, and I dropped a watermelon from my armpit. I mean, in English it doesn't make sense, but in Uzbek it does. Saidaning koltuğundan tarvuzu düştü. Saidaning koltuğundan tarvuzu düştü. And this one, probably you know, Pasha is fly, fil is elephant. Don't make an elephant from fly, out of fly, right? I think we all know it. Don't just exaggerate. Don't make a little thing as a big problem. And this one is about mountain. Tağ is mountain on your shoulders. Yelke is shoulder. Yelkesinden tağ ağdırıldı. Imagine someone as if carrying a huge mountain, and imagine that one day it was taken and you're like, so relief, right? Someone finished something, accomplished, and feeling relieved, feeling done, or some events were happening and they are finished and you feel like, oh, finally, I feel like the mountain has dropped, no, not dropped, has gone from my shoulders. Okay, something like that. And that's it. So we can go back now. You know how funny they can be. I mean, this one isn't that much, but the other ones, I think they're pretty much funny, with melon, watermelon, with coats and ketmon and hat. So pretty funny, but how not to confuse them and remember them? only practice. Yeah, only practice. Sorry. Let's revise them. Okay, Saidaning mazasi qochdi. Saida is sick. Saida qovun tushirdi. Oops. Saida accidentally dropped something, or she failed in something. Saida onasining kapalagini uchirdi. And I added onasining, she scared someone. She scared her mom. Saida onasining kapalagini uchirdi. Saidaning ketmoni uchdi. Saidaning ketmoni uchdi means Saida got lucky in something, got successful in something. Ketmonim uchdi. Saida to'dani teskari kiydi. Saida is mad with something. Okay. Saida xursand. Hey, hey, hey! Do'ppisini osmonga otdi. Saida dropped her do'ppi into the sky. She's so happy that she's throwing hats here and there. Oh, Saida chuchvarani xom sanadi. Saida was hoping for something in vain. Saidaning qo'ltig'idan tarvuzi tushdi. Saida lost her motivation in doing something. Saida pashadan fil yasadi. Saida was exaggerating. Saidaning yelkasidan tog' ag'darildi. Saida relieved because she finished her IBRAT 50th lesson. Very soon, by the way. And that's it. I hope you liked this lesson. It was not easy to make this, selection, because you keep thinking maybe this one too, this one too, this one too, this one too. And I didn't want to overwhelm you and leave you with, the most popular, because you're still learning the language, and it's more important that you learn basic language than idioms. But this is also interesting. This is fun. And on my Instagram, you can see, creative, funny videos dedicated to idioms. Welcome. Sizni ko'rganimdan xursand bo'laman. Va albatta bizga like bosing, kommentariyalarda, izohlarda sharhingizni yozing. Men o'qiyman, like bosaman va xursand bo'laman. Rahmat. Keyingi darsda ko'rishguncha, xayr.